A blessed good evening to one and all here at St. Matthew's Churchyard, in the churchyard of St. Matthew's Anglican Church. Once again, St. Matthew's Church dates back to 1830. This is another historic church in Barbados, another Anglican church. St. Matthew's Church is located at Jackman's St. Michael. This is just off of Hospital Turning. The grave of Charles W. Paris and Marjorie Downs Paris. These are the parents of Pat Paris, a well-known politician and she's a senator, and she is also a well-known member of St. Matthew's Church. Well, this is her parents' grave. So, this is all St. Matthew's Church Cemetery. The Blunt family grave over here. And this is St. Matthew's Primary School behind, at the back here. I will go around and come around. So this church underwent repairs recently, refurbishment. It was in dire need of repairs when they said that the stone was crumbling. This church is 194 now, 95 now. This church is 195 years old, dating back to 1830, built between 1830 and 1832. St. Matthew's Anglican Church. This is another vault here. So this is all the church cemetery over here. Thomas Mapp, who departed this life on the 16th of July, 1854, aged 18 years and 9 months, cut down in the flower of his youth by epidemic cholera. So this is the part that the people that died from cholera is the cholera people are buried over here. This is the school, St. Matthew's Primary School over here. So this is St. Matthew's Primary School behind here, behind the church. So this is the cholera section. People that die from cholera are laid to rest over this side, closest to the school. St. Matthew's Primary School is over here. This is the St. Matthew's Primary School. So this is all the churchyard here. Mirel Odin Odo, born the 31st of July 1939 and died the 14th of December 1995, sadly missed by your loving children. Rest in peace. So this is a beautiful semi-rural church. It is not in the full countryside, but it is on the way to the countryside. You see the church bell here? So behind St. Matthew's Church is known as Friendship, St. Michael. They had a gospel Calypso concert in aid of the restoration, the church restoration fund, because the church was in dire need of repairs. It was falling apart and they needed to repair it. So they had to raise funds. So it was a gospel Calypso concert, singing gospel songs in a Calypso farm. That was sometime last year. Beautiful St. Matthew's Church. Some people refer to this area as Hospital Turning, but this is not fully the turning. This is Jackman's. This is the Green family grave. Louise Green, Arthur Green, and Ellen Green. So I'm bringing another historic church to you. St. Matthew's Church. These Anglican churches in Barbados are very historic. They have a lot of historical pieces in them that need to be registered. You must be careful going through this churchyard though, because people that pass in the street might wonder what is happening or why I'm here. All the things that are going on in this country these days, you have to be careful who come in your neighborhood and who comes close to you. I can back down towards the turning now. Towards Hospital Turning. Hospital Turning is down this here where the Caribbean supermarket is. Hospital Turning and back down to Bridgetown via Waterford Bottom and Station Hill this way. And this is St. Matthew's Church. All Friendly Hall here. This is a dead end through here. It says St. Matthew's Anglican Church. The Sunday service is at 9:30. Office hours 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Tuesday. Visitors are welcome. All visitors are welcome. Walking back up the road now towards Friendship, towards Jackman's. So this is St. Matthew's. All the graveyard here. All the Friendly Hall, a bedding. Oh, not Friendly Hall. Graham Terrace, sorry. Jackman's, where the gas station is, where the Elite Bus Company was. Elite Bus Company. For those of you who don't know, the bus company, the green buses that used to run in Barbados back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, owned by a man named Coward, used to be up here. It was the Rockland buses that used to be the yellow one with the open-sided tarpaulin and so on. The Rockland bus was based in St. Andrew. And the Elite bus was base in Jackman's up here, the yard, the depot for the bus. That was before the transport board took over or the bus system fully. This road leads to Baby's Lane and Lear's St. Michael and back to St. Thomas with Prout, Water Spring, Clifton Hill, Mount Wilton, St. Thomas and back to St. Joseph with Sugar Hill, Erie Hill and Lammings. St. Matthew's Church is back down here. So this is a semi-rural area. Semi-rural means not fully in the rural countryside, but it is not in town either. This area is, we are in the same parish as Bridgetown, but we are not fully in town. We are about 5 or so kilometers from town. So this is the Sol gas station here. Sol. So this is the gas station. So this is Lear's. Now this is Jackman's and then Lear's is further up. So the Sol gas station right here. So this is Jackman's now. Jackman's, St. Michael's. So this is Jackman's. St. Michael. Thank you guys for watching now. And do have a blessed evening. W Group Connecting Industries built is up in here. So thanks for watching now, guys, and do have a pleasant, wonderful, good evening.